How do you do, ma'am?
No soliciting.
I'm not here. I'm not a solicitor. I'm attorney Sheldon Daniels. I just want to verify. Are you guys aware that you were charged over $16,000 last year? Yeah.
What?
I have a list of charges. I'm just here to verify that you guys know about this. $16,240 in political contributions to a candidate named Jasmine Crockett.
A few moments later.
Best's wife denied knowing anything about the donations. The complaint contends that this possibly means Best and potentially other donors through ActBlue did not make the donations listed under their names. The bigger picture is that Crockett's campaign received about $870,000 in total donations through ActBlue. So we're back, y'all. Thank you for watching today. Go ahead and hit that like button, people. You know, it helps us out a ton. And of course, it helps you because it helps us. Now, y'all, you know, we said recently that Jasmine Crockett, it looks like she was going to be under investigation. And now looks like that investigation has been opened. Apparently, there is a FEC investigation into Representative Crockett and certain campaign contributions that were made to her election campaign. Now, this is reporting by the Daily Signal that says FEC opens probe of Representative Jasmine Crockett donations. The Federal Election Commission opened an investigation into firebrand Representative Jasmine Crockett regarding donations to her 2024 campaign made through ActBlue, a Democrat fundraising powerhouse organization. Now, if you are not familiar with ActBlue, you really need to watch this very brief piece by the Washington Examiner. Many people are saying that ActBlue was nothing more than a money laundering and money funneling organization. And listen, I'm not making that claim, but that is the claim that's out there right now. Just watch this brief 1.5 minute piece by the Washington Examiner to get more information.
ActBlue, the Democratic Party's key fundraising platform, is under increasing scrutiny amid allegations of fraud and illegal activities. Republicans have accused ActBlue of collecting money through deceptive methods, sparking congressional inquiries and a series of staff departures. The platform, which has processed over $16 billion in donations since 2004, is facing claims of foreign money laundering and financing terrorism. Notable accusations include failures to verify donor identities, which could open the door to fraudulent contributions. In response, ActBlue has implemented new credit verification value requirements, but loopholes still remain. Representative Andy Biggs has called for an FBI investigation, while Representative Darrell Issa has urged a Treasury Department probe into allegations of ties to terror-linked organizations. ActBlue has also been linked to groups that have supported violent protest and anti-Semitic activities. The platform is now at a crossroads as it must navigate these serious allegations while maintaining its role in Democratic fundraising. ActBlue has not responded to requests for comment.
So the Coolidge-Reagan Foundation, which is a conservative advocacy group, made an FEC complaint on March 26th. And on April 2nd, the FEC notified the foundation it would review the matter and notify Crockett. Quote, the respondents will be notified of this complaint within 5 business days. Wanda D. Brown, the FEC Assistant General Counsel for Complaints, Examination, and Legal Administration, said in the letter. You will be notified as soon as the FEC takes final action on your client's complaint. Should you receive any additional information in this matter, please forward it to the Office of the General Counsel. The complaints reference a specific donor reported to have given 53 separate donations totaling $595 to Crockett's campaign through the ActBlue portal. Do y'all see how this works? So imagine if you wanted to give, you're a billionaire, you want to give money, right? But you can't just stack those billies on somebody. So you have this portal, and through this portal, you break it down and you give a bunch of small donations that would not raise any red flags. That's the claim as to what ActBlue supposedly was doing, okay? The suspect donor was a 73-year-old Texas resident named Randy Best, according to the FEC complaint. However, Best's wife, in a video promoted by one of Crockett's opponents for 2026, named Sheldon Daniels, and we're about to show this video right now, so stick around, you're gonna see this video. Best's wife denied knowing anything about the donations. The complaint contends that this possibly means Best and potentially other donors through ActBlue did not make the donations listed under their names. Let's take a look at this video.
All right, guys. So I'm about to go to Randy Best's house, introduce myself, and just ask them straight up if they contributed to Jasmine's campaign, if they contributed that amount, and why they like her so much, because I might be able to learn a little bit of something while I'm up here. I'm way up here in Collin County. I'm in Plano, Texas. Very far from TX30. It's very peculiar that somebody up here would give that much money to a candidate in our district. Maybe they have a special connection to the district. Let's go find out. I'm not gonna film them. I'm not gonna put any faces or anything on there. I'm just gonna have my camera down at the ground. I'm gonna be standing in a public, area in open air. I'm just, recording what's going on around me. Let's see what happens. All right, here's the house. Here's the house right here. Here we go. How do you do, ma'am?
No soliciting.
I'm not here. I'm not a solicitor. I'm attorney Sheldon Daniels.
Okay.
Is there a Randy Best who lives here?
That's my husband.
Yeah. I just want to verify. Are you guys aware that you were charged over $16,000 last year? Yeah.
What?
I have a list of charges. I'm just here to verify that you guys know about this. $16,240 in political contributions to a candidate named Jasmine Crockett. Do you remember that at all? Does your husband remember that at all?
I don't know. He's on the road on his way to Colorado.
Okay. It says here that he's not employed. Is he employed now?
No, we're retired.
Okay. I can leave this with you if you want. It's got your information on it.
Yeah, you can just leave it on the table.
Yes, ma'am. You mind if I take a picture?
Go ahead.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
Okay, guys, so I just drove by the home of this Randy Best guy. This guy, he's a 73-year-old retiree, unemployed. He and his wife, I guess they just travel around in an RV or something. I don't know. But he's on the road. His wife answered the door. She said that they had no idea what these charges were. And they had no idea that they were charged $16,000 or that they are responsible for $16,000 in political contributions to Jasmine Crockett. Yet she has them listed as political contributors. Now, mind you, I'm way up here in Plano. I'm in a totally different county. I'm in Collin County right now. The only reason why I'm even able to do this is because I practice law all over North Texas and I drive all over. So I know North Texas very well. Collin County, Dallas County, Tarrant County, Denton County, Grayson County. A lot of shady stuff going on with Jasmine Crockett. And I see why she was doing all this. Because she's trying to distract from the corruption. I wonder how deep it goes.
So again, if you are a millionaire, if you're somebody with a lot of money, but you can't just stack it on your preferred candidate, you go to this website and you send 20, 30, 40, 50, 100 small donations in the names of different people, even people who don't know. You just choose somebody. You see what I'm saying? And as long as those people never find out, nobody's ever the wiser. Now, this is the thing. The bigger picture is that Crockett's campaign received about $870,000 in total donations through ActBlue. So forget the $595, okay? I mean, the $595 is like the tip of the iceberg. So this Daily Signal report is saying that there could be up to $870,000 in suspicious donations. Now, I'm not saying that, but if you have $595, you start looking around, who knows what you're going to uncover. Quote, Representative Crockett, through her principal campaign committee, respondent Jasmine for U.S., has received thousands of other donations through ActBlue, totaling over $870,000, the FEC complaint says. It is unclear how many of these are similarly fraudulent transactions made in the name of unsuspecting innocent people who did not actually provide the funds. So y'all, this is wild. I want to know what y'all have to say about this. Let me know what you think. I already know what y'all are going to say, but let me know anyway, okay? So before you go any further, y'all, please do stop, hit the share button, share this video out with somebody through Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, Snapchat, text message, email, share it out through all the different social mediums. And of course, if you're not a subscriber, please do subscribe. Thank y'all for watching. Thank you for watching. Love y'all, and we'll catch you back in the next one.